Welcome back to my channel. Has your orchid ever been rotten, drooping, and soft to the touch like it was just boiled? Don't worry. Today, I will share with you an extremely effective way to revive a diseased orchid, helping the plant quickly grow new roots, lush green leaves, and bloom all year round. The great thing is that this method only requires simple, easy-to-find ingredients that almost every home has. Let's get started. Observation shows that the tree is in a state of serious rot, mainly due to the invasion of mold causing rot at the leaf stalk, making the leaves soft and gradually rotten. Looking at the leaves, we can see that the fungus has begun to attack from the inside, gradually eating away at the leaves, causing them to shrivel and turn yellow. These rotten leaves often contain a lot of harmful bacteria and mold. So the first thing to do when you detect it is to quickly isolate the rotten orchid from the healthy ones, to prevent the disease from spreading to your entire orchid garden. Observational signs show that the orchid is rotting from the inside of the stem, spreading outwards. This is a typical manifestation of endothelial rot. The common cause may come from previous root rot. The cause of rot is likely to originate from the root system, so it is necessary to examine the entire root system to assess the health status and determine the extent of damage, thereby providing appropriate treatment to protect the survival of the orchid. You can see that there are some damaged, dry, and infected roots, but there are still many green roots that can be saved. This shows that the infection has spread from the top of the tree, spreading down to the roots. The top part needs to be removed to prevent the spread to the healthy roots. Remove the old growing medium. You may find that most orchids are grown in moss, a popular growing medium due to its excellent water retention capabilities. However, when brought home, if the amount of water is not controlled, the moss will stay moist for too long, creating conditions for bacteria and fungi to grow. This can easily cause the orchid to become waterlogged, leading to root rot and gradual death, so it should also be removed. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment to let me know. It's great that we can connect and chat with each other from all over the world. After removing all the old substrate, the root system of the plant can be clearly observed. In which most of the green roots are still healthy, but interspersed with damaged, broken, or rotten roots. These roots need to be removed. I will use thoroughly sterilized scissors to completely remove the damaged roots, to prevent the spread of pathogens and to facilitate the plant's recovery. In addition to the English subtitles, you can use the automatic translation to your language to understand the content more easily. To subtitle in your language, open the video and click on the gear icon settings in the automatic translation to select your preferred language. All damaged roots that are rotten, dry, soft, or turn dark brown are usually no longer able to absorb water and nutrients. Keeping them can spread disease to the plant. Cutting them off helps the plant focus its energy on growing new, healthier roots. Proceed to cut away the base of the root until you reach fresh tissue, bright green or white. This is the potential site for new shoots or roots to develop under proper care. Proceed to prune all remaining roots, keeping only healthy, strong roots that can still absorb nutrients. At the same time, shorten the root length to reduce water loss and create favorable conditions for the plant to recover and grow quickly in the new environment. After completing the pruning process, I will proceed to the cleaning step of the entire tree. Rinse the entire root system under clean running water. To thoroughly remove dirt, mold, and residual bacteria, ensure a sterile environment, creating favorable conditions for the recovery and regeneration of orchids. After washing, use a soft towel to gently dry the entire stem and roots of the plant, helping to completely remove any remaining dirt and fungal spores. After drying, the next step is to disinfect the plant. To disinfect orchid roots, we will use lemongrass essential oil. We will use 1 teaspoon of lemongrass essential oil to help repel insects, especially insects that are harmful to orchids such as aphids, red spiders, and some types of fungi. Use 1 liter of clean water to dilute lemongrass essential oil to ensure the solution reaches a safe concentration. Stir well to dissolve water and conditioner. Use a jar or cup that is the right size for your plant's root system. Then fill it with lemongrass essential oil water to prepare for the root soaking step. Soak the entire root system in the prepared solution for about 30 minutes to support the sterilization process. Moisturize and restore root cells before placing the plant in a new substrate. This is a potato growing sprouts. The sprouts contain high levels of auxin, a natural plant hormone that is extremely effective in stimulating root growth and development. This substance will stimulate weak orchids to grow strongly, especially roots and shoots. Next, the potato skin after being peeled will be used as organic fertilizer for orchids. Potato peels are a rich source of essential vitamins and minerals, contributing to natural nutrition, supporting the recovery and comprehensive development of orchids. The next ingredient is seaweed, which has antibacterial and antifungal properties that stimulate orchids to quickly grow roots. I will use 2 seaweed leaves which are rich in alginic acid, cytokinin, and trace minerals to provide essential nutrients, stimulate growth, and improve the overall health of the orchid. Cut the seaweed and potatoes into small pieces. Next, I will put the seaweed and chopped potato peels into a bioblender to puree the mixture to extract maximum nutrients for the orchid recovery and nourishment process. Next, I added 500 milliliters of clean filtered water to the blender to dilute the mixture, helping the blending process to be effective and convenient for extracting nutrients to grow orchids. Proceed to puree the 2 ingredients into liquid form. After grinding, use a sieve with a cloth to filter the water to use as fertilizer for the plant roots. Remove residue and water to prepare for use on plants as a natural fertilizer solution. Next, I added 500 milliliters of clean filtered water to the potato peel and seaweed extract solution, then stirred well. Leave for 15 minutes and the ingredients will dissolve completely, forming a nutrient-rich liquid fertilizer. After 30 minutes of soaking the roots in lemongrass, essential oil solution to disinfect and fight fungus, I took the plant out and let it You can see that the tree is cleaner and greener. Next, let the tree dry and prepare to provide the necessary nutrients for the tree. Next, use a pot that fits the size of the roots. Place the plant in and cover it with the potato peel and seaweed nutrients. Cover the roots. Stop when the water reaches the base of the tree. We will soak the roots for 20 minutes to help the plant absorb enough nutrients without waterlogging the roots. After 20 minutes of soaking, the nutrients in the potato peel and seaweed have penetrated into the orchid roots, helping the root tips to expand and look darker. Potato peels contain some plant hormones such as auxin, which helps stimulate root growth. Next, proceed to disinfect the cuts in the roots to ensure that when planted, mold will not invade. Use cinnamon powder, a natural ingredient with strong antibacterial and antifungal properties, to directly treat cuts on orchid stems and roots. This effectively disinfects, prevents infection, and supports rapid wound healing, creating optimal conditions for the plant's recovery and regeneration. In addition to its antibacterial and antifungal properties, cinnamon powder also has a characteristic natural scent that repels harmful insects. At the same time, the organic compounds in cinnamon powder also help stimulate the formation of new roots. Leave the plant in a dry place for 1 day to heal the cut wounds. We will use a piece of foam to make the base of the orchid root that has been cut to fit the bottom of the vase. After 1 day, when the cuts on the roots have dried and healed stably, we will place the orchid in the middle of the pot to prepare for the fixed planting and growth recovery stage. Place the orchid roots in contact with the foam. Avoid placing them too deep to avoid water. Use clean filtered water to moisturize the growing environment, ensuring stable humidity in the vase to help orchid roots adapt and recover easily. Pour water so that the water level touches about half the thickness of the sponge at the bottom of the bottle, to create even humidity. The water in the vase will gradually evaporate, creating stable humidity, and the orchid root system will naturally absorb this water vapor to maintain. Use a lid with ventilation holes to create a miniature greenhouse effect, helping to maintain stable humidity while limiting the penetration of mold and insects. Place the orchid pot in a well-ventilated place with diffused light for optimal plant recovery and growth. The remaining nutrients we will proceed to water and care for the plants in the garden. We will use a soft cotton pad soaked in water and proceed to wipe the leaves. Gently wipe both the top and bottom of orchid leaves, using a natural antibacterial compound to help eliminate harmful bacteria and mold, preventing disease in plants. At the same time, this solution provides beneficial micronutrients to help keep leaves lush and healthy. Cleaning the underside of the leaves is also very important, because this is where the stomata are concentrated, where photosynthesis takes place. When cleaned of dirt and debris, the plant photosynthesizes more effectively, leading to stronger growth. Caring for both leaf surfaces not only promotes overall plant growth, but also helps orchids produce beautiful long-lasting blooms. In the next step, I will proceed to water the nutrient solution directly into the base and roots of the orchid, helping the plant to optimally absorb essential micronutrients, promoting sustainable growth. Potato peels and sprouts are a rich natural source of auxin and essential nutrients, effectively supporting root stimulation and making leaves greener and shinier. After completing the watering process, gently lift the pot out of the water tray to avoid prolonged waterlogging, a factor that easily creates conditions for mold and harmful bacteria to grow around the orchid roots. After 4 weeks of care in stable greenhouse conditions, the orchid showed outstanding growth, strong roots, and vibrant new leaves. The newly emerged young leaves are dark green, with a smooth surface, showing that the plant absorbs nutrients well. At the same time, the root system is strong, bright white and plump, a clear sign that the orchid is growing very well to be transferred to a new planting location. Move the plant to a larger pot, preferably one with many air and drainage holes around the pot to ensure ventilation for the roots. Using processed pine bark as a growing medium has completely removed pathogens and mold, ensuring a clean, airy, and safe growing environment for the development of orchid roots. Place the tree right in the center of the pot to ensure balance. Then gently add pine bark around the base, helping to firmly fix the tree and create ventilation for root development. Use your hands to gently pat around the edge of the pot so that the pine bark substrate is evenly filled into the gaps, helping the root system to stabilize and have good contact with the growing environment. Cover the surface of the growing medium at the mouth of the pot with a thin layer of moss to maintain stable humidity and create ideal conditions for healthy root growth. In addition to its ability to retain moisture, the moss layer also acts as a biological buffer layer that helps retain nutrients, creating favorable conditions for orchid roots to absorb nutrients more effectively. Continue to mix the solution from potato peels combined with seaweed, a natural source of nutrients to help plants grow quickly and healthily. Water directly into the root area, periodically every 2 weeks. Should use an additional pot below to hold water after watering. On alternate days, just use clean water and spray lightly to maintain the ideal humidity for the plant, helping the orchid absorb well and limit waterlogging. After watering, remove the water tray below to avoid waterlogging of the roots, limit mold and bacteria growth. Place the plant in a cool place with soft light to help the plant grow quickly and photosynthesize well. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, I will show you how to revive a weakened orchid so that it can quickly recover, grow healthy and bloom brilliantly. With only simple, easy-to-find ingredients, but with surprising results. If you are new to the channel, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any useful orchid care tips. Let's get started. This is an orchid with rotten tips and yellow leaves, caused by mold penetrating from the top, disrupting the growth process and causing the plant to die. With this weak orchid, if not properly cared for, the orchid will weaken. The recovery process becomes slow or impossible. Observation of the top leaf shows that although the upper leaf blade is still green, the top petiole is damaged, soft and separated from the leaf stem. These damaged leaves need to be removed promptly to prevent the risk of spreading pathogens to healthy leaves and stems of the plant. The top part was completely damaged by mold, and the base of the leaves was also infected with fungus, causing the entire leaf to gradually turn yellow with signs of water stagnation in the leaves. Remove all old substrate to check the root system. It can be seen that some roots have broken off due to fungal invasion, indicating the risk of serious root damage. Which country are you watching this video from? Please leave a comment to let me know. It's great that we can connect and chat with each other from all over the world. The root system is no longer healthy green. Instead, there are dry, dysfunctional roots, leading to damage to the top of the tree. The leaves have begun to show signs of wilting, and if timely intervention is not taken, these leaves will quickly become infected with mold. Some of the young roots still retain their vitality, promising the possibility of reviving the plant. However, the damaged roots must first be completely removed to avoid disease transmission and to help new roots grow strongly. Use sterilized scissors to cut off all damaged roots, both to prevent pathogens from spreading to young roots and to help healthy roots absorb maximum nutrients, promoting faster plant recovery. The root system is almost completely rotted, leaving only a few young green roots that can sustain the plant's life. The dry, rotten roots indicate that the plant has been attacked by the fungus Phytophthora, causing severe root rot, causing the roots to decompose and completely lose their ability to absorb nutrients. In addition to the English subtitles, you can use the automatic translation to your language to understand the content more easily. To subtitle in your language, open the video and click on the gear icon settings in the automatic translation to select your preferred language. For the base, prune until you see white or green tissue. This is a sign that the tissue is still alive and the plant still has the potential to revive. The roots above are still fresh, although the leaves are withered. But with the natural organic fertilizer method, the tree will quickly recover and regain vitality. After pruning, use clean water to wash the entire plant to completely remove mold and dirt, keeping the leaf and root surfaces clear and reducing the risk of reinfection. Gently remove any dry roots that remain at the base, helping to clear the root system and create conditions for new roots to grow healthily. After rinsing, completely remove any remaining water from the plant. After cleaning, use a soft towel to gently absorb all remaining water on the plant, helping to limit excess moisture and prevent the risk of mold growth. With moldy orchids, many people often throw them away, but in fact, orchids are resilient species. As long as there is a healthy leaf left, we can still propagate them into a new plant. For the remaining roots, the root tip is still green but the root bark is gone. Only the core remains. The roots still have the ability to revive and continue to nourish the tree. The first ingredient in the natural fertilizer formula I chose is turmeric starch. Using 1 spoon with the standard dosage helps increase resistance, limit diseases, and promote orchids to recover quickly after illness. Use 500 milliliters of boiling water to dissolve turmeric starch, helping the active ingredients inside to be completely released, creating a liquid solution that is easily absorbed and permeable for orchids. Stir well to dissolve the turmeric starch completely. Avoid lumps, then incubate until the water cools, ensuring the solution is homogeneous and ready to use for orchids. The next ingredient I chose was aloe vera leaves, rich in vitamins and nutrients, helping the orchid to recover quickly and stimulate strong root growth. Cut the leaves into small pieces to easily extract the nutrients. Aloe vera is a natural ingredient, easily found in every household, with safe and benign nutrients, always bringing great benefits to the growth of orchids. I use 1 piece of aloe vera, completely remove the green skin, keeping only the nutrient-rich flesh to directly provide nutrition to the orchid through the leaf surface. Wipe the leaves directly with aloe vera to add moisture to the plant after a long period of water shortage. The nutrients in aloe vera will penetrate the leaf cells, helping the plant quickly regain the necessary moisture. Gently wiping the root with aloe vera helps form a natural protective layer at the cut, preventing the penetration of mold and bacteria, and supporting the healing process faster. The chopped aloe vera is put into a jar, ready to be processed into a liquid fertilizer solution, helping to fully supplement essential nutrients for healthy orchid growth. Add 500 milliliters of water to the aloe vera jar to extract the maximum amount of precious nutrients in aloe vera, creating an easily absorbed liquid source of nutrients for orchids. Stir the mixture well to release maximum nutrients from aloe vera, then incubate for about 30 minutes to let the active ingredients fully penetrate into the water. Once the jar of turmeric powder has completely cooled, I will begin the process of making organic fertilizer from turmeric powder to provide optimal nutrients for orchids. Filter the mixture through a sieve to completely remove the residue, obtaining the essence solution as the main ingredient. Turmeric starch with strong antibacterial and antifungal properties will stimulate the formation of new roots, especially effective for orchids with weakened or damaged roots. After 30 minutes, the nutrients in aloe vera have completely dissolved into the water, forming the second component of organic fertilizer when combined with turmeric starch. Next, filter out the residue, keeping only the solution for use. After filtering, we get a nutritious mixture. Leave it for about 15 minutes. The two ingredients will blend completely. After 15 minutes, the turmeric and aloe vera have dissolved into a liquid. Use a small jar to contain part of the solution. After the aloe vera nutrients have penetrated the leaf surface, the next step is to soak the entire orchid leaf in a cup of water. This method helps the leaves absorb maximum nutrients, while increasing the plant's antibacterial and antifungal properties. We will soak for 30 minutes. After 30 minutes of soaking, when the nutrients have penetrated deeply into each orchid leaf cell, we gently remove the plant to move on to the next care step. After soaking, the orchid leaves became noticeably greener and fresher, and the withered condition was significantly improved. Use a soft cotton pad soaked in aloe vera solution combined with turmeric starch. Gently wipe the top of the orchid leaves to remove remaining dirt and mold. At the same time, wipe the underside to open the stomata, increasing the ability to absorb nutrients. This mixture not only helps the plant eliminate hidden insects, but also regenerates damaged cells and stimulates the formation of new cells, promoting healthy growth for the orchid. Use a small jar to pour the nutrients soaked in the leaves into. I continue to soak the orchid's base and roots, the key part that determines the plant's ability to absorb nutrients and its long-term vitality. Soaking for about 30 minutes is the ideal time for orchids to absorb maximum nutrients while still avoiding the risk of waterlogging. After about 30 minutes of soaking, take the plant out. You will see the orchid root tips start to whiten and open. This is a sign that the roots are actively searching for nutrients, helping the plant to quickly recover and regain new vitality. After the tree has been cleaned and fully nourished, we will plant it in a new environment to help it grow faster. Before planting, it is easy to see the clear difference between the orchid before and after being provided with adequate nutrients. Healthy plants, bright leaf color, clean leaf surface, no signs of mold or disease. Choose a large pot with lots of ventilation holes to ensure fast drainage and optimal air circulation for healthy orchid root growth. The substrate I chose was pine bark that had been treated to be free of mold, ensuring the safety of the roots. First, I poured a layer of pine bark into the bottom of the pot to create a solid foundation. Then inserted a splint in the center of the pot, placed the orchid in the middle and used a clamp to fix the stem, helping the plant stand firmly during the recovery and growth process. Continue adding the remaining pine bark to fill the pot, ensuring the roots are completely covered, helping to firmly fix the tree throughout the planting process. Using pine bark as a substrate has good moisture retention, creates ventilation for the roots, and contains resin to help limit fungal diseases. In addition, pine bark also provides necessary minerals for orchids, helping the roots to adhere firmly and grow well. To optimize the orchid's moisture retention, I add a thin layer of moss on the surface of the substrate. The moss has also been pre-treated for fungus to prevent external agents. Moss helps retain moisture, provides an airy environment for the roots, and has antibacterial properties, helping orchids grow well and healthily. Once the planting process is complete, the orchid is firmly established in the pot, ready to enter the revival and vigorous growth phase. With the remaining nutrients, we water directly into the roots to supplement nutrients, support healthy orchid growth, and increase absorption capacity. With the nutrient solution from turmeric powder and aloe vera, we will water directly twice a week to supplement nutrients for the plant. For normal days, we should spray clean water to maintain optimal humidity for orchid growth. After watering, lift the pot easily to avoid waterlogging, which can harm the plant. After planting, place the plant in a cool place with soft light to help the plant photosynthesize well and grow better. With the remaining nutrients, we'll use them to care for all orchids in the garden. Use a soft cotton pad to wipe the nutrients onto the leaves to provide nutrition as well as clean the leaves. Wipe the top of the leaves to remove dirt and clean the underside of the leaves to remove mold, helping the stomata to open optimally, increasing the ability to absorb nutrients. Clean, shiny leaves will support effective photosynthesis, thereby promoting comprehensive development and nourishing a healthy root system, contributing to enhancing the vitality and strong growth of orchids. Use the remaining nutrients to water directly onto the roots of the plant to optimize nutrient absorption, promoting healthy and rapid growth of the orchid. When caring for plants with nutrients, you should periodically water them every 2 weeks, combined with other suitable fertilizers to promote the comprehensive and sustainable growth of orchids. After completing the care process, the orchid should be placed in a cool place with good air circulation and gentle sunlight to optimize photosynthesis, while avoiding stress or leaf burn due to harsh sunlight. After 1 month of care, the orchid has shown a clear change with brighter leaves, although the wrinkles still exist. However, after many months of continued care, the leaves will gradually become smoother and healthier. A new shoot can be seen growing, showing that the tree is growing vigorously. The strong revival of the plant with shiny and dark green shoots can be clearly observed, demonstrating the optimal effectiveness of the nutrients provided during the care process. Next, check the root system of the plant. You can clearly see new root buds growing strongly and densely, showing active recovery and growth. The new roots grow very strong. This will help the orchid absorb nutrients best through the roots. New roots help the plant absorb water and nutrients more efficiently. Healthy roots help the plant resist disease and adverse environmental factors. This in turn helps the plant grow stronger and healthier. From just a weak orchid, when applying scientific care methods combined with dedication and love, the plant will quickly recover and grow healthy. With this simple and effective method, you can completely restore a weak orchid quickly and sustainably. Hope the video brings practical value to you. Don't forget to support the channel and leave comments so that I can improve more and more. After reviving, You just need to take care of the plant like a normal healthy orchid and water it with more nutrients. Give the plant all your love and patience, and then enjoy the most brilliant and fresh orchid flowers. Don't forget to like and share so that more people know, and subscribe to the channel to support me. Thank you for always accompanying me. Provide enough nutrients for your orchids to bloom all year round, and that's all we have prepared for you in this video. See you in the next videos.